Welcome to my channel. It's a new day and we're going to do music today. But we're not going to do our regular format. Every Sunday I do a live reaction show for 3 hours. And I always get more requests than I can fulfill in that 3-hour time frame. I think I did about 21 this week. But I had 11 left over. Some of them were repeats from the previous week. And the previous week I had a list of the ones that I didn't get to that I wanted to do a special video for. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm doing one video and I'm going to react to all of the remaining requests that I had from last Sunday. I did this once before, but I forgot to click start record. Let me make sure I have that clicked now. Okay, I do. So I hope you enjoy this. It's kind of an extension of the Sunday format, and I hope it will bless you. And we'll return to our normal programming after we get these cleared out of the queue. Okay. So before I do anything in terms of reacting to music, I do want to tell you that I appreciate you coming here, and I really, really do appreciate that. More than you can imagine. I mean, everything about it. The likes, the shares, the comments, the subscriptions, the requests. It all just blesses me so much. And the thing that blesses me the most is you. The comments that you make and the type of people that you are is just such a blessing to spend time with you. And so I thank you for that. I really do. I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so that you can support them as well. And I do that with these as well. I add the artists, the links from the songs to the playlist for that artist, even when I'm doing my Sunday shows and when I do this show. Okay? So they're there for you, and you can look up the playlist and listen to your favorite artist. I don't put the link to the songs that I'm reacting to in the playlist. I put them in the description, and they will be in the description of this one. So, and also for this I will create an index so that you can easily find the songs that you're interested in listening to. Okay? I don't put a link to the reaction request form though, because I'm not currently accepting new requests. I've got over 3,000 in my queue already. I just can't take any more right now, but I'll live stream on Sunday for 3 hours. So, and I do the overflow, if you want to call it that, on Mondays now. So I hope you enjoy this. Without any further ado, the first request that I have, and this is from last week now, is Fuzzed Out Bass 33 asked me to react to Deep Purple, Hush. And so that's what we're going to do now. I hope you enjoy this format, and we will continue it if people like it. And if they don't like it, we won't continue it. Okay? So this is Deep Purple singing Hush.
She's on my mind, no doubt about it, she looks so fine. The best girl that I ever had. She's gonna make me feel so bad. Yeah, make me feel so bad. She got love like quicksand. Only tickle and touch my hand. Blow my mind and I'm so deep. Can't hear it, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Hush, hush. I love her just the same. Now hush. Oh, I thought I heard her calling my name. Now hush, hush. I need her loving, but I'm not to blame now. I got her early in the morning, late in the evening. Wow! Yeah! Come on! Calling my name now, hush. She was my heart, but I love her just the same now. Hush. I thought I heard her calling my name now, hush. Hush. I need her loving, but I'm not to blame now. I got her early in the morning, late in the evening.
That was Deep Purple, Hush. That's, I've heard that song before. That's a great, in my opinion, a great example of rock and roll. That's just really good rock and roll. And a great subject matter, too. It's always enjoyable when they're singing about girls and love and all that kind of stuff. And I just like it. I thought that the harmonica was cool, the way they added that in there. That was kind of unexpected, but really neat that they did that. And the scenes of cars going down those 2-lane roads in the middle of what looked like nowhere brings back memories of some trips I've made where you just wonder if there's any civilization at the end of it. I don't know if you can do that in Europe, but here in the United States, or in other countries either, but here in the United States, you can drive for hours and not see a soul, and not see a house, and not see a building. It's really, sometimes it's kind of scary because you think, am I going to be able to get gas? But you always do. There's always a gas station somewhere where they knew you would be running low, and so they put it right there. It's really cool. I like that song. That was a fun song. Excuse me. The next request that I have is the Protoculture asked me, can I react to Uriah Heep, Gypsy, the extended version? So some of you may be familiar with Uriah Heep. They've been around a while, long while. And they're another great rock and roll band. I have to listen to the ads. I'll cut those out, though. So this is Uriah Heep, Gypsy, the extended version.
I fell in love with a gypsy queen. She told me, hold on. My father was the leading man, said you're not welcome on our land. And then as a foe, he told me to go. And put a whip across my back, then told her, leave me. I was out for quite a time, came back with her on my mind. Sweet little girl, she means all the world. I fell in love with a gypsy queen. She told me, hold on. My father was the leading man, said you're not welcome on our land. And then as a foe, he told me to go. And put a whip across my back, then told her, leave me. I was out for quite a time, came back with her on my mind. Sweet little girl, she means all the world.
Okay. Well, first of all, I find myself wondering, how did that work? Did somebody say, look, what we want you to do is we want you to walk through this spider web and just, don't move your hands or anything. Just walk straight through it, get it all over your face. And then open your mouth and we'll take a picture. And whoever it was said, sure, I'll do that. Oh. I don't know why they did that, but the guy that agreed to do that is maybe a little bit unbalanced. Possibly. Maybe. Oh, Lord. There were several things about that song that impressed me. The first one was at the beginning where they played these strong chords and then just stopped, and then played another set and just stopped, and another set and just stopped. That was impressive to me. That takes a lot of discipline to do that so that there's no extra noise in between. So that was impressive to me. And then the story, this 17-year-old boy falls in love with a gypsy, and naturally her father is opposed to it, but he takes the boy out in the shed and whips him, and he's out for a while. Think about that. And then when he comes to do, where is she? I gotta get to her. Like, okay, so you whipped me and so you knocked me out, but who cares? I want that girl. Oh, that's what it's like when you're young. Nothing stands in your way. You can be whipped and you'll still go for it. I just thought that was a really interesting song in that respect. And then at the end, wow, they just sort of went crazy with the sounds. All sorts of wild stuff. Didn't do a beat or anything, just kind of explosion of sound, a cacophony of sound. That was interesting. I don't think I've ever heard this one before. But hey, that's not the only one I haven't ever heard. As you well know, there's quite a few. My next request is Crimson Majesty. Please react to steam-powered giraffe, Honeybee. What an interesting name, steam-powered giraffe. Okay. So, this is steam-powered giraffe performing Honeybee.
But you did, yes you did. You didn't have to say my name, ignite my circuits and start a flame. But you did, oh, the turpentine erased me whole. Who don't want to live my life alone? Who was waiting for you all my life? I set me free, my honeybee. you did. Yes, you did. You didn't have to offer your hand, 'cause since I've kissed it, I am at your command. But you did. Oh, a turpentine erased me whole, 'cause who don't want to live my life alone. Well, I was waiting for you all my life. Set me free, my Hello, goodbye, it was nice to know you. How I find myself without you. That I'll never know. That I'll never know. I let myself go. I let myself go. Hello, goodbye, I'm rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy. But what do I know? What do I know? I let myself go. I let myself go. Ooh, honey. To know you, how I find myself without you, that I'll never know. I let myself go. Hello, goodbye, I'm rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy. But what do I know? What do I know? I let myself It was nice to know you. How I find myself without you. Hello, goodbye, I'm rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy. Hello, goodbye, it was nice to know you. How I find myself without you. Hello, goodbye, I'm rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy.
Well, wasn't that fascinating? That was really something. Crimson Majesty said he heard this song in the bathroom at Walmart, and he's loved it ever since. I can see why. It's a beautiful song. The melody is beautiful, and the harmonies are beautiful. And the lead singer's voice is wonderful. The guy playing the guitar had a great baritone voice. I mean, they're really good. Very good music. And it was just I don't know, the dresses made it kind of quirky. The way they were dressed made it kind of quirky in a way, but still, and the robotic movements too, but still the song itself is just really beautiful, amazingly so. That was fascinating. Thank you for asking for that one. That's really something. The next request that I had was from Steampunk Ryan, who said, please listen to The Weeknd, I Feel It Coming, featuring Daft Punk. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So this is the Weeknd. I Feel It Coming, featuring Daft Punk.
Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes, 'cause they never tell me lies. I can feel that body shake and the heat between your legs. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. You are not the single type, so baby, this the perfect time. I'm just trying to get you high, faded off this touch. You don't need a lonely night, so baby, I can make it right. You just gotta let me try to give you what you want. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it gets set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I know what you feel like. Feel it coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I know what you feel right there. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming.
Okay, I'm not sure what that ending had to do with the song, but the song was cool. It had a great funky beat to it. It was beautiful. I'm as soon as he started singing, I immediately thought of Michael Jackson. He has that kind of voice, that kind of sound. But then as you listen to him more, you know it's not Michael, but it's Michael-ish, if you want to put it that way. Yeah, I really like that. I've heard of this guy. I've never heard his, well, maybe I have, I just don't know it. Heard his music before. But that was a great song. You know, it could be interpreted a lot of different ways. When I feel it coming, you know, I can feel the attraction that we have with each other, or it could be I feel the closeness that we're starting to have, that we're feeling tight with each other, and we love each other deeply. Could have a lot of different meanings, but it was a cool song. Really enjoyed that song a lot. Thank you for asking for that one as well. The next request that I had was Mato says, please react to Shiro Sagisu, #1, Bankai. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, just so you know, when I cue these up when I'm live, I have to sit and listen to the commercials. I'll cut all of that out for this one. So it'll make the video shorter, that's for sure. But I just wanted to let you know what's going on. So this is Shiro Sagisu, #1, Bankai. Well, that ended abruptly. I really liked the way that, I guess it was the chorus, where she was singing and walking down the scale. Da 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 da. I like that progression. Just it really sounds good. And then when they came in with that big, heavy, forceful stuff, that was cool too. Just overall, this was a great song. I really enjoyed it. The instrumentals are incredible. There are clearly professionals playing in the supporting the singer, but the song itself, the structure of it, and the way that it was laid out with that walking down the scale thing, just made it really cool to me. I thought it was great. Enjoyed that a lot. That was Shiro Sagisu, #1. The next request that I have, and this is this is one that you probably have heard before, I would bet, is Demi Lovato singing Father. So this is Demi Lovato singing Father live.
Fill up these seats in the front, and then anyone at the back, if you can fill up the next seats, that would be great.
Father, I want to say thank you, even if I'm still hurt. Oh, I want to say bless you. I want to mean those words. Always wished you the best. I prayed for your peace. Even if you started this whole war You did your best, or did you? Sometimes I think I hate you. I'm sorry, Dad, for feeling this. I can't believe I'm saying it. I know you were a trouble man. I know you never got the chance to be yourself, to be your best. I hope that heaven's given you a second chance. Father, I'm gonna say thank you, even if I don't understand. Oh, you left us alone. I guess that made me who I am. Always wished you the best. I prayed for your peace, even if you started this whole war in me. You did your best, or did you? Sometimes I think I hate you. I'm sorry, Dad, for feeling this. I can't believe I'm saying it. I know you were a troubled man. I know you never got the chance to be yourself, to be your best. I hope that heaven's given you sometimes I think I hate you. I'm sorry, Dad, for feeling this. I can't believe I'm saying it. I know you were a troubled man. I know you never got the chance to be yourself, to be your best. I hope that heaven's given you a second chance. Thanks. You need a hug.
Wow. That's a powerful song. I would imagine there's a lot of people in the world that can relate to that. Sadly. Because it shouldn't be that way. Sometimes children hate their parents just because they won't let them do things they want to do. But sometimes it's a more visceral reaction to ways that they've been hurt. And I don't know if this relates at all, but this is what I thought of. If you've ever read Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. I can't even say it. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. If you ever read that, there's a scene in that book where she is in Africa and she goes shopping. And the clerk that is waiting on her, who's also black, is very rude and insensitive. And Maya reflecting on that experience, asked herself the question, was it racism? Or was it just somebody who didn't like me or has had a bad day? You know, we often ascribe to people thoughts and feelings and emotions that are inappropriate because we don't know what they've been through. We don't know what's been going on in their lives. And if we did know, we might have a completely different reaction. And that's why it's so important when you get in a situation where someone is acting in a way that you find offensive or you find troublesome or you find difficult, that you take the time to ask yourself, what am I missing? What's going on here that I don't see? Because it could be the difference. It could make a big difference in that person's life if your reaction to them wasn't the expected one of being, you're rude, to, is something bothering you? Can I help? If more of us would do that, if more of us would take the time to think about it and ask ourselves, what's really going on here? And we took the time to just spend a minute with somebody and say, I hear you. I care about what's going on in your life. You don't have to share it with me, but just know that someone cares. Imagine how much better this world would be. It would be incredible if more people did that. Just a thought. That was quite a song. Very deep emotions in that song. My next request was made by Laszlo Imrine. Laszlo is from Hungary, and he always writes his comments in Hungarian, and that's one of the things I love about my channel and about technology, is that I can read what he wrote and understand it because I can put it into a translator. And he loves Lara Fabian, and he's been struggling to get on the lives fast enough to get his request in, because let me tell you, what I do when I go live on Sunday is I start the stream at 9:58 my time. It's 3:58 UTC. Okay? That's when I start the stream, but I don't go live until 4 p.m. UTC. So there's a 2-minute gap in there where people can come into the stream and start making requests. And in that 2 minutes, the request queue fills up. I mean, literally, just one after another. It's like being bombarded. And I'm sitting there watching it going, okay, here they come. It's like an avalanche, sort of. And poor Laszlo, he's been trying to get on soon enough to get his requests in and just hasn't made it. And so he was part of the motivation behind me deciding to do this, was because I feel so badly for him. He's a very faithful follower. And so this goes out to you, Laszlo. This is Lara Fabian, God Help the Outcasts. And it's live.
Singer from La Belle Provence, the glorious voice of Lara Fabian.
tonight. This is the proof that we can be together and be very powerful. I'm really, really happy to be here. The first song I'm singing is called God Help The Outcasts. It's from the Hunchback of Notre Dame soundtrack that I'm singing. Now, have fun, everybody. Can I hear you once again, Manitoba? I don't know if you can hear me, or if you're even there. I don't know if you can listen to this gypsy's prayer. Yes, I know I'm just an outcast. I shouldn't speak to you. Still I see your face and wonder, were you once an outcast too? God help the outcasts, or nobody will. I ask for nothing, but I can get by. But I know so many less lucky than I. Certains sont bénis, pourquoi d'autres sont maudits? Ceux qui méritent tes faveurs nous craignent, nous ignorent, nous brisent le cœur. Violent des exclus, ces infortunés. Pourquoi, je t'en prie, les avoir créés? La malédiction les a affligés. Ils sont nos enfants, ces âmes mal aimées. Je prie pour mon peuple, les beaux et les gueux, puisque nous sommes tous les enfants de Dieu.
She just brings tears to my eyes. She has such a wonderful voice. It's just, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Every time she opens her mouth and the sounds come out, I just get thrilled, and I get chills, and I get tears. She moves me in a way that very few do. She's an incredible singer, and I can see why so many people around the world love her. It's just a shame she didn't make it bigger in the U.S., but I guess that's okay. What they're missing is their loss, not hers. At least I found her, thanks to you, and gotten to listen to her many times. And I thank you all for that. That's a wonderful privilege. The next request that I have is from Sir Gorp. May you please react to Big K period R period I period T period The Vent. Okay, what in the world is this? Oh. Okay. 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 So this is Big Kritt, The Vent. I have no idea who this is, what kind of music this is, or anything. This will be a brand new surprise for me.
Mother lost a child, I tried to ease her pain. It's only God's will, she said she felt the same. It's funny how the sun will up and bow the rain, as if the clouds couldn't stand to see me outside again. Wrote a rhyme that was kind with some vision to it. Bottom line, it might expand your mind if you listen to it. Too much shine can dull the soul. If you feel how I feel, dare I rap some more. How can the devil take my brother if he's close to me, when he was everything I wasn't but I hope to be? I get a little honest and I ask myself, if the time come, will you save me if I ask for help? Send my mind on a journey to the outermost, to document what it had seen and CC me the notes. And ask Kurt Cobain why, cause I need to know. He stopped when he had such a long way to go. I saw love in the eyes of a perfect stranger. She overlooked my caring heart in search of a gangster. Will we ever be together? Only time will tell. She called my phone and talked to me as her hours swell. I put my problems in a box beside my tightest rhymes, under lock and key, buried deep off in my mind. And when it gets too full and I can't close the lid, I spaz on my family and my closest friends. Trade my materials for a peace of mind. I'm so close to heaven, hell, I just need some time. Who cares about life and the highs and lows? Maybe I should write another song about pimps and hoes, cars and clothes, idol gods, golden calves, Louis scars. I do this for the love and it's free of charge. I don't need jail to be behind bars. This is purely art. In my grandma's household, this was surely taught. Don't be naive, yeah, these times is hard. In the midst of all the glamour, I hope you find God. I never wish to be the burden bearer, but souls need saving and it's now or never. Shock value is all they wanna see. It's us against them and it's just you and me. Trying to take heed what I say in my songs. Forgive me if I ever steered you wrong. Most people stop for signs, but I've driven through it. If it don't touch my soul, then I can't listen to it. The radio don't play the shit I used to love. Or maybe I'm just growing up. I never seen a star on a red rug. If I wanna see stars, I just look above to the heavens. I know you've been dying so long, so I'll be stronger for you. Know you've been dying so long, cause I've been down too. Yes, I understand what you're going through. Yes, I understand, cause I'm going through it too. You find call out for you. To vent.
Well, that was a very, very pleasant surprise. I was not expecting that. I really liked the way that he started out with the rap and then ended up singing. I thought that was cool. And the words, wow. Fantastic words. Great lyrics. Did an excellent job of rhyming, too. But the message is a powerful one. And I hope that he reaches a lot of hearts with that. I really do. Because it will change their lives. That's the first time I've ever heard this guy, Big Kritt. Great song. Great music. Love the beat. Love everything about this. This was fantastic. Thank you so much for asking for it. This is one of the reasons why I love my channel and I love the people on my channel, is because they introduce me to stuff like this that there's no way I would have ever found or known about on my own. And yet, with them giving me these things, I get blessed constantly. I get really blessed constantly. And I can't thank you enough for that. I really cannot. The next request I have, which is the last one, is can you play, this is from RainDog19171, excuse me. Can you play Follow You to Virgie by Tyler Childers, the Red Barn radio version, please? So, I hope this is it. I don't know if it is for sure. We'll see. When I first recorded this song, I reacted to the wrong version. So I'm redoing this and I'm going to insert it into the video. This was a RainDog 1971. Can you play Follow You to Virgie by Tyler Childers, the Red Barn radio version, please? And the version that I played was not the Red Barn version, Red Barn radio version, okay? So I'm re-recording this so that I get the right request, so I don't want to do the wrong request. So this is Can You Play, scares me. This is Follow You to Virgie by Tyler Childers, the Red Barn radio version. That's the one that he actually requested. Okay?
I'll do one here for you that I wrote from my buddy Cody and his grandma. I think the first time I ever got all the way through it was here at Red Barn Radio last time I was here. My buddy Cody Reynolds and his brothers, they lived real close to Paintsville High School, and their grandma lived with them, and after school all of us buddies, brothers, would go over there and we'd hang out. We had some banjo players, we had some guitar players, and then we had some more guitar players, and all of us would hang out and we'd play our guitars, and that one fellow would play his banjo. And his grandmother would sit there and listen to us, and we were all good buddies all the way through high school. And we graduated, we all went our separate ways, and I came here to Lexington, and I lived for a good little bit. And I got a call from Cody's from Cody's girlfriend that his grandmother had passed away. So I wrote this song for Cody and all our buddies. It's called Follow You to Virgie.
Back before these calloused hands and all this work, we used to sit up at the flats, acting like we'd live forever, getting high and skipping class. Yeah, I reckon we were heathens, but in her eyes we were saints. Now you're calling all the boys home, 'cause heaven's angels carried her away. So I will follow you to Virgie, although it hurts me so to lay to rest this mountain beauty that the Lord's called home. And I can see her up in glory, I can see her through the pines. Back when all us boys were trying to make sense of all these strings, I can see her in the corner, just singing along to all our crazy dreams. So I will follow you to Virgie, although it hurts me so to lay to rest this mountain beauty that the Lord's called home. And I can see her up in glory, I can see her through the pines. And I will follow you to Virgie, 'cause that's what us boys are for, to help you out when you get weary and you can't go no more. And can't you see her up there, Cody? I can see her through the pines, saying, boys, be good.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that hits different with that version. That was really amazing. I see, when I reacted to it the first time, I didn't know that was the grandmother of a friend. And so that puts a whole different light on that song. The thing I noticed about him is he has what I would call a wailing voice. It's almost crying. And maybe it's because of the song that he's singing, that he's singing that way. But it really, I mean, you can actually hear the pain in his voice. And I can see why there would be pain, because she was special. And this song kind of strikes me as, I'm going to say something, maybe you don't understand it, way back. It's a way back song. It has elements of bluegrass in it, and it has elements of the old country, way back country that, before it got all fancified and commercialized and everything. And it's just, it's a mountain song, is what it is. A mountain song. And I thought he did it really well. He played well on the guitar. And it's a good song. And I could see how it would have been very difficult for him to sing that, because it was personal. And sometimes that's the way songs are. They're very personal to the singer. And so they're loaded with a lot more emotion than a lot of songs are. Anyway, that was a great rendition. I'm glad I went back and did the right one, because this makes a big difference. It really does. Thank you for asking for it. This is the end of the list of the extra songs from last week's, not yesterday, but a week ago, Sunday live session. And I will do another one for the ones from yesterday that were missed. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a new kind of format for me, but I thought I'd try this and see what you think of it. It's a way for me to fulfill all of the requests that I get. Of course, I imagine as we go on, I'll probably get way more than I can do this way anyway, so we'll see. But I just can't thank you enough for coming to my channel, for spending time with me during your day when you could be doing anything you wanted to do and you chose to spend it with me. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. So thank you very much. I pray that God will watch over you, that he will bless you with his abundance, that he'll bless you with his love, with his grace, with his mercy, and most of all, with his peace that passes all understanding. And I pray that he will do that for every single person that you love as well. So until tomorrow, this is the Vietnam era vet signing off.